cảm nhận của riêng em thì lối đánh của họ có xoay quanh vị trí xạ thủ khá nhiều mà em sẽ tìm cách khắc chế lối đánh.
Mà họ tung ra một lối đánh mạnh ở đầu trận thì nó hoàn toàn hợp lý, bởi vì hầu hết các đối thủ họ gặp trong vòng bảng đều được đánh giá thấp hơn và việc đó sẽ bóp nghẹt đối thủ và họ có thể giành chiến thắng dễ dàng. Nhưng việc đó cũng sẽ là một điểm yếu của họ, và để cho nếu mà có gặp họ thì đội em có thể nhắm vào điểm yếu đó để tập trung, bởi vì khi chúng ta đẩy quá nhanh trận đấu thì chúng ta rất dễ mắc sai lầm.
Đội Thổ Nhĩ Kỳ họ di chuyển và lấy mục tiêu rất là nhanh và họ có thể chơi bảo cái xạ thủ rất là tốt.
Things are looking good for the Gigabyte Marines to start this off. As first blood happens down in the bottom side. Things couldn't get any worse for SuperMassive right now, but Archie, there's the heal forced out of Slay. Zeitnot nearly gets a return kill as the Doge falls for first blood.
All right, well, I take back everything I say. The bottom lane's not going to be winning. Disregard my narrative. Apparently, Slay and Archie just have what it takes to 2v2 them with a minion wave there. I don't blame SuperMassive for fighting that, but that didn't go as planned.
Yeah, Zeitnot, Archie's looking tasty with bait, but there's an exhaust on, and he's flashing forward. Oh no, it looks like he might have baited himself as a big shot from Slay completes the two. Is really enough to keep him on the back foot, and Slay and Archie picking up a couple of kills down bottom. Certain isn't hurting. Now Archie's going on a roaming spree with Levi. The action's not going to stop anytime soon, Rusty.
And notice that Archie's also keeping himself invisible there as pressure now mounting in this middle lane as Levi gets closer to the level 6 point. This is a lot.
Ooh, the flash auto, and it's Optimus optimizing what he can do. Now a kill in the mid
has been taking place. The weak point of the Gigabyte Marines is winning.
Yeah, now Optimus
and
teleporting in to go for the dive. Double Doge and Zeitnot. Oh boy. Talking about struggles, this one's going to be rough. It's a 4-man gang squad party in the bot lane, and they're looking to come in for Double Doge. He goes back to tower safely, but Zeitnot is not so lucky. It's Archie that picks up the kill with a help picks. The Doge is caught. He's taken out, and now it's Slay on a 3-0 killing spree. And that's pretty much the story of this early game.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Speaking of early game,
and
Naru.
Naru, nowhere to go. He gets a seismic shove, but he gets shoved out of lane as Archie's kicked back into the tower. That's
Nautilus is
kill
here.
On the board for SuperMassive. In comes Fabulous. Can he and Stomaged make the play to save the day? It's Optimus and Levi. Curtain calls opening up, and now Slay with the rampage kill. Stomage going down. The Ash Arrow connects onto Optimus, but there is nothing but minions there.
We already said he's a pretty important member to his team. Slay.
Oh, heal, shove, dodge. Nicely done. But he's got to be careful. The rock throw there now. Naru in goes. Okay. Stomage. Levi manages to pick up Naru, but teleports are flying here. Optimus coming forward. Flash, Mantra Q. They've caught Stomage, but he breaks the tether. And now the barrel comes out, just sends him packing, but he's staying alive here as Fabulous hooks his way back to the safety of the tower.
Can they stop it?
Looks like the answer for now is going to be yes, but Gigabyte Marines still fancying their chances. Try and finish off this top tower.
Naru is not here at all, so they're trying to play the numbers game. This should actually work for them.
Tether completes. In comes Stark. He's going to bide his time. There we go. Body slam onto Stomage, but the barrel is going to be dodged now. Fabulous is the one who's locked up, but Stark is tanking tower shots through the wild growth. Stomage almost finishes him off. It's Zeitnot that gets it done, but Slay answers right back onto the jungler of SuperMassive, and Gigabyte Marines get another tower.
Stark slowly rotating towards this middle lane, lumbering along, finding some Narus, preventing the Talia.
Uh-oh, might need the blast cone. Let's see if he takes it. Boom, over he goes, right into the waiting arms of Dumbledore. Stark is gonna fall down to Naru. Needlessly large rod on Optimus right now, working his way towards his next item. 18 minutes into this game, it's hard to compete right now. With what SuperMassive are bringing out, it just isn't going to be enough to get the fight off. However, they're looking to cut off Slay. He's isolated all by himself. Dodge Ash Arrow. Fast fingers there, and it helps that you got some speed boots, and now the Dragon's going to be finished off unless Stomage has something to say about it. He's too late to the party. Gigabyte Marines are going to turn around. Levi getting kicked out, but Stomage caught inside the pit. Stark taking the front line, throws the barrel into the belly pop. It's Levi getting a collateral kill, and now the curtains are open. It's a double for the Graves, looking for Fabulous. Things are unraveling for SuperMassive.
It's never going to end. Fabulous is going to die as well.
Oh, baby, a triple. Levi is on the board. Point blank Ash Arrow to the face of Archie, but the rest of SuperMassive are running, and in comes Levi looking for a kill. It's Optimus who gets it at the end. And now Levi gets one more. Archie's gonna fall over to Fabulous, but that's a consolation kill. That Nautilus is locked up between 4 members of the Marines. It's a double for the Graves, and they're right on mid lane. It looks like they might be turning for Baron soon.
They're 7-1-4. I think it's a little bit too early. It could take them quite a while to do the Baron, especially with death timers. actually just being this low because we're only 20 minutes in. So the siege seems to be the name of the game from this team as Talia says no.
All right, throws down the wall. The minions are caught. Levi is on the wrong side, but is it because Naru just gets blown up? Double Doge is out. Optimus will finish him off, and now it's Stomage and Zeitnot trying to tag their way in, but this tower is already gone. 20 minutes. Gigabyte Marines are in the base looking for Zeitnot. And now Stark, he's turned around on. Stomage just realizes he just can't shred through his health bar.
They got Slay.
He's caught. He's going to have to flash away, but you can't dodge the knock-up here. Now Gigabyte Marines a little bit low on the retreat past Stark.
They just can't kill anyone.
Give his life, but the Supermassive don't have damage here. Levi, godlike kill with the collateral. Supermassive are super dead. Unfortunately for Supermassive, just can't shred right through it now. 10k gold lead to Stark gets kicked away. Stomage, though, is caught up. It's fish in a barrel. And speaking of barrels, Stomage gets knocked, pinballed right into the kill from Slay. And now, the Baron is well and truly on.
Yeah, sushi for dinner, unfortunately, here if you're Supermassive, as this Baron should be completely uncontested. Everybody not even wanting to look at the area. In fact, this is just where the sun does not touch near Pride Rock. Danger zone.
Everything is Gigabyte Marines at this point. So with the Baron buff early on in this game, they'll be looking to try and close it out best they can. Wards littered around this jungle, one in the mid. Supermassive just trying to grab anything they can, and Zeitnot, normally the standout performer of this team. Well, he's been riding the struggle bus in game one.
The crowd absolutely loving it as well. Every Gigabyte victory just seems to be a victory for them. I love the bloodthirsty League of Legends games, and tell you what, that is being absolutely provided right now.
Yep. Give credit to Supermassive not saying die. However, they just don't have the damage to finish anyone off, and Fabulous, as tanky as he is already shredded down to half his health bar. And these Baron empowered minions are standing strong as Stark in the front side is intercepting every single skill shot he possibly can. Levi bringing up in the mid. This is going to be another tower. Smokescreen laid down, and Supermassive won't even see it finished off. The Stomage comes in, gets the kick onto Levi, but he's sealed his own death warrant. Now he's going down. Barrel bomb, right not down he goes. Stark with a big kill. Redemption coming out to keep the Gigabyte Marines on the Nexus turrets. One's going down, and this is all hope for Supermassive in game number one. Melting away. 24 minutes on the clock. 24 kills for the Gigabyte Marines, and it's a hell of a statement game to open this series.
Game number one, a kill a minute, absolutely right, Pyre, and that is an absolute smashing the Gigabyte Marines.
Yep, if they can hold on in the early game against potential aggressive moves from Levi, definitely get things going. But this bottom lane does not want to wait at all. A lot of trades back and forth, but Zeitnot's the one who's low. Now Archie is going to fall as well. A lot of biscuits being nommed.
Stomage is here though. Dumbledore is wrapping around. Pushed. They're not going to be level 2 in time. This will definitely work.
Here's the chance. Now here comes Stomage looking for Archie, caught going the wrong direction. Heal is popped. Too little, too late. First blood. Zeitnot is burning down, but they still get the first blood for themselves. It's a 1-for-1 trade though in the 3v2.
In the 2v2, but no, they commit to it. And yes, there is an invade happening, but Fabulous is aware of it.
There we go. It was like clockwork. Levi realized he had a chance to go into the jungle, but what he didn't realize was there was a rumble right on top of him, flashing, autoing, and now Stark's tagging his way in with the blue buff on the assist.
No
Stark should be able to get the kill. Optimus is gonna deny that blast cone pop. 1-for-1 in the jungle trade now. Looks like he might be going for a dive with the help of Optimus. We've seen this movie before, Rusty.
Level 3 just ticked over. I don't know about this.
Oh boy, Archie's a little low now. They're trying to close the net. It's Zeitnot down. The Doge is gonna fall. They juggle the aggro just enough. Oh, never mind. No time.
Replays.
Double Doge trying to run his way out, but Levi and Archie right on top of him here. Void spikes, keeping him slowed down, but he's able to get out of Mantra Q, or just a regular Q, I should say, and Double Doge all isolated. Shock Blast coming in for the relief, and they don't finish the job. To the skies goes Naru, trying to squish the bug with the hammer. And he goes flashing, hopping. He's going to make it out.
Is Archie?
No, I don't think so. Slowed down by Candy.
Oh, run!
Oy.
He almost had enough health, actually, for the red pot that was running, so he's quite lucky there,
Fabulous in the mid lane. Optimus still not level 6 though, so this is actually a pretty solid move for the dive now, even though with Levi coming in. Scout of the week clutch at the last minute, but in comes Fabulous to take down Optimus with Naru and Double Doge low. They still think they can push this mid.
And you have to say that Rumble will potentially just match it.
Now, Stark might have pushed a little too far here. He does have reinforcements on the way. He's able to dash. Equalizer thrown down by Fabulous. Oh, the barrel is going to get him a little bit closer, but in comes Levi as Redemption comes down. Maybe a little too late. Daisy's going to tag her way in. Levi turns around, and that's a lot burned here as Optimus and Naru are on their way. Oh, he's been spotted. There we go. To the skies he goes, but he's knocked back into the tower. The power's unleashed. Staying alive, Optimus has to flash, but he's tethered up by Double Doge. Let's see if they have the damage to finish the job. Shock Blast, just a Teemo away. With Levi and Stark waiting in the wings, it looks like it's going to be a tower push instead.
And from what was the setup in the bottom lane, from Vision in the bottom lane, you calm down.
Oh, Zeitnot, he's in trouble. Archie, he just keeps two-stepping though. That's 3 shots to the current.
Nice.
Oh, poor dodge. Zeitnot putting on the fancy dancing shoes is now.
They're not far away from breaking it. You'd say that a Kha'Zix coming down might actually be enough.
But now in goes Naru and Stomage. Optimus is isolated, caught out before Levi can get there. Naru taking him down with the hammer, but in comes Stark. Fabulous not too far away, but is he going to have any allies to go to as Levi is taken out before he can finish off Naru. In comes Archie to try and get the job done. He does. And now Stark turning on for Stomage. That's a double kill for Fabulous, but it looks like Stark's going to come back in. Or is it? SuperMassive tagging in with Fabulous and Double Doge. That's a triple kill for the Rumble. But credit where it's due to Zeitnot. Isolated in a 1v2. He finds himself safe, and Optimus is not so lucky. Hammer comes in, but Levi tags. Uh-oh, Naru gonna get taken down. Levi tasted his fear before Stomage could arrive, and Optimus was the bait.
Every 1v1 is interesting decision here as Slay.
There's a lot of them.
Because nothing's really a 1v1 at this stage in the game. Everyone's nearby.
Yep, including Daisy.
Ash has arrow.
Dragon seems to be the idea as Stark comes in looking for Double Doge, does not find Body Slam.
Rumble's coming down from above them. Watch for the equalizer.
Walking, here it goes. Archie burning low and Slay got out from the rest of the team. Now Levi turning around on the side trying to get the claws in onto Stomage. But his bark, well, it's about as bad as his bite at this point. Stark is trying to get his way away with the barrel. He deals some damage to Zeitnot, but the arrows are going to find their way for a kill finally as Levi gets to the relative safety of the tower. But nowhere is safe from this 7-1 Rumble. Zeitnot coming in to close the gap as well. The arrows keep him slowed, and that's going to be the end of that. It looks like this will be dragging the way of SuperMassive.
Around, yes, speaking of gold leads, they can try and avoid the Rumble. They can play that game. It's not always successful though.
Yeah, Levi's trying to be the hero, but Fabulous can't avoid that Rumble as he comes on in. Levi, oh boy, he goes right in. Flash followed by Fabulous and Stark. Tries his chances, but realizes he doesn't have the combo. Oh, in comes Optimus with the aggressive Flash. Power unleashed right on top of Fab, and he gets himself
playing a little bit better as they've kicked off a Baron.
It's in the dark right now. Gigabyte Marines, they actually aren't going to go and check it.
I feel like they have to, but they're walking the safe way. This is still taking an awful lot of time. That ward reveals that it's being done.
Yeah, 100%. And now Levi's here.
Might be too late though.
Teleport coming in, it's down to 3,000. All of a sudden, SuperMassive get cold feet. Curtain Call's going to get burned though.
Now they can set up for it one more time.
Arrow.
Slay.
Down he goes. Oh, they just burned through his health bar right quick as Stomage takes the brunt of the damage. Return fire from Gigabyte Marines. The barrel's going to bop Naru back with Redemption, keeping them healthy as they look to finish this fight. Stark's going to have to flash his way to freedom, and now without the minions, wait just a second, and SuperMassive are right back on this mid-tier 2. No problem polishing it off.
And there's the Ash arrow right from Zeitnot. So they get a kill, they get a turret, they push everyone from Gigabyte Marines away.
Isolated. Kept Levi and Stark off of this one. He's going to have to dash the wall just to get back into his own base. And now Stomage and Naru still trying their luck on this mid-turret. But all of a sudden, in comes Optimus, gets a 3-man scatter. But can they shred his health bar? Got him stuck on the tether, but that was Azanya's timing just to survive. Now Stark's caught up, and Fabulous goes in as well. But he might not be as lucky as Optimus here. That health bar's looking mighty low, and it's a shutdown from Levi.
Optimus barely staying alive. Levi not done. They're going to continue to try and pressure for this.
Nice dodge. No
Levi has flash.
Kha'Zix. In comes Stark. He tries to get the damage out. Daisy is going to distract them now, but in comes Naru. Realizes maybe he doesn't want that. Stomage way too low to get involved. Double Doge as well.
There it is.
Oh! And Slay's getting some revenge.
And they just keep pressuring. Use the minions, try and pressure the middle lane turret. We see if they could actually do it, because it looks like SuperMassive have to go to base. And here's the pressure, it continues.
Zeitnot, 1 shot, 2 shot, dodges 3. The final one,
man.
he almost clips him.
He cannot get hit by those Jin ultimates.
But Gigabyte Marines get themselves a tower in the mid. This was all SuperMassive pushing their luck.
All of these things are starting to crash over. Not just item spikes, but level spikes to be seen. Void stuff starting to be locked in for these teams, so the damage is becoming very much a big deal.
Snowman just locked up. See how much he can survive. That is a lot of damage dealing out to him, but he's able to stay alive. That's a huge shield right now as Optimus can't quite burn through Levi. Looking for more on Dumbledore, who flashes away. 5 members of the Gigabyte Marines here, but Fabulous has not joined the fight just yet. Looking for the cutoff, and now they're backing away. This is going to be the Baron start for SuperMassive.
They bring out the Cupcake to try and help tank the Baron just a little bit. They are aware that it's being done. Levi, the King of Steals. Is this something that you want to actually do in front of him?
Doesn't look like it, but Fabulous is caught. He's going to have to go golden right now in a redemption. Naru goes in. That is bold, my friend, and he is going to fall to Levi. 5v4 now as SuperMassive
They got
are taking down to 0. Optimus with a big kill up,
and honestly, as it stands, fighting for this is far too dangerous. They have to go for a steal.
Going for the rush right now. It's down to 8,000. The rest of the Gigabyte Marines are here. A little bit low health bar on Levi, but can he get the big steal? Optimus around the side. They turn to the fight, looking for Stark. He pushed too far forward, but he gets a big barrel. Looking for Zeitnot, but Optimus is by himself as Fabulous picks up the Gigabyte Marines jungler, and now the tables have turned. Stark has got a wild growth on, but he's also got a tether. Has to walk away. No smite steal available. SuperMassive realize they can turn back for the Baron.
And they could have went for the steal. Instead, they choose to go for the fight. Just trying desperately to... I don't know what he's aiming for. It doesn't matter.
Slay's got Stormtrooper syndrome right now. It looks like nothing doing as he sends a last shot flying. The Baron is going to go the way of SuperMassive. It looked rough for these boys for a minute, but they get right back into it. 33 minutes, Baron goes their way.
They're threatening top lane now as well. Sorry, it's just distracting watching an ugly creature like that. No, he's beautiful. Don't listen to me.
Well, your trepidation aside, SuperMassive aren't afraid of pushing up towards this top. Levi's already getting chunked low. Naru is starting to get huge on this chase here now. 4 members trying to stay strong here. In comes Optimus looking for a pickoff onto Naru, but the shield's keeping him relatively healthy. Optimus has already unleashed the power. There's not a whole lot more for him to do.
No, Optimus loses the trade whilst using his ultimate. Naru doesn't have an ultimate to use, so that speaks towards SuperMassive. Now threatening the inhibitor turret. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of options here for Gigabyte Marines.
Not a whole lot. Base is broken open. Now inhibitors are next on the menu. Stark trying to hold the line, but he's having trouble just dealing with Daisy. As Optimus comes in, gets a scatter, but it's only on to Stomage, and now inhibitors going down. This has been a lot slower of a game for sure. As the equalizer goes in, redemption's on. Can Gigabyte Marines stay alive? And Stark and Archie getting healed up, but the curtain is calling. Stomage getting chunked. 1, 2, 3, intercepted by Fabulous, who goes golden, looking for Stark, looking for Optimus. Naru goes into the skies, and now they're gonna take down the rest of the opposition. Slay and Levi, last man standing as Stark comes back up, only to go back down. That's a double kill for Zeitnot. And just like that, SuperMassive wipe out the Gigabyte Marine.
And SuperMassive, they wanted to even this series up. They do not bow down to their opponents.
You got the one-man flare. SuperMassive got it 5 ways. That's going to be the 1-and-1. And they answer back. They answer the question.
This is what happened in game number 1 to actually cheese out Stomage a bit. He's actually found Naru. Oh, he didn't get over the wall.
Ooh, has to flash, followed by Levi and Optimus.
But that's the matchup as well, right? Syndra uses ultimate, Echo uses ultimate. Both of them stay at full health. It just means there's no ultimates there. So you defuse a lane where most other champions would just outright lose. However, whenever the Echo ults, it's okay, hello.
Slay, that's going to be Dumbledore with the kill. Now Archie's isolated by himself. That was a lot of summoners burned too. Flashes on both sides. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, they just crack it open. Start taking damage. Stomage dealing with Levi, and he even smites the blue back in a way.
But every time that he tries to, he's against the teleporting member of an Echo. He'll always be there just that little bit sooner. He can't kill Naru, can't pressure him out of lane. Always stays healthy, stays at full health. Everything that they want to do revolves around starting it like this.
And they turn it right on around. He goes in, Protobelt onto Optimus, turns for Levi. Snaps back, power is unleashed. Fabulous had his ultimate canceled, and that is the difference maker as Levi gets a kill.
I actually just spent a fair bit of time saying that's how Gigabyte Marines start making plays. Supermassive pressuring mid lane turret.
Speaking of making plays right now, it's Stomage that's caught out for just a second, dodges the Stranglethorns. Teleports coming in for Fabulous. They are doubling down, looking for Slay, blowing him away as Stomage gets the collateral damage. Teleport canceled once again. This could start to be the tower push, but they're going to have some help from Stomage. There is the arrow. Instant wild growth. Levi trying to shred through the rest of the health bar, and it's going to be Optimus that manages to finish it off here as Stomage dodges, throws out the collateral damage, but the rest of the Gigabyte Marines are able to absorb it between the four of them. It's always a possibility. Although Fabulous has Stand United off cooldown, Supermassive looking to take advantage of the small window here to finish off mid-turret. But Archie's coming in. They don't know that there's no backup right now. Optimus is going in onto Naru, and he unleashes the power! Right behind the tower, Optimus tanking a few shots, but Levi will tag his way in. Looks like we could be in for a tower trade here. That's when the rest of your team just starts spamming question mark pings on you.
I would have.
Yeah, well, he certainly redeemed himself.
Fabulous.
Got the taunt onto Stark, but in comes Slay.
There was no keg for Stark, so it's all about pressuring the turret. It's
Like a collab. Stomage. Oh, he gets the taunt off. Stark in tower range has to flash. The heal burned by Slay now. Hard commit from Gigabyte Marines. In comes Levi. They get the damage before the rest of Supermassive can get there. A double kill for Levi. Oh boy, throws down the convergence, goes in. Oh, he's going to try to make this a 2v2, but all of a sudden Archie comes in. 3v2 right now. Snaps back to dodge. Out as much damage as he possibly can. Turns in for Optimus. Stomage is in. He's tagging in right now. Let's see if they can get the pickup. Oh, he gets knocked back and around. What the hell was that as Levi comes in? And all of a sudden, this party up top does not end. Sight not trying to be the hero. Getting himself one. Naru gets another. But Stark lays a barrel for cover. Parallel convergence coming in. Naru, ooh, Stark intercepts, but all of a sudden Fabulous Stand United on top of him, and Optimus is going to get the kill, but not before Fab can come right on in. He taunts, gets it on a few members here, but he's isolated nowhere at all, and Stark is even going to flash slam onto Zeitnot. 2 quick kills by the Gigabyte Marine.
Here we go. Will they actually teleport? Will they collapse in?
Fabulous, oh, he's going to get locked up, but there's a teleport now. Fab's dead. Caught, flashed over, followed by Levi. And that isolation damage was huge. The Ash Arrow comes out, but it doesn't matter at all.
The teleport was cancelled from Naru. He's actually committing to bottom lane. Gigabyte Marines should not be doing this Baron. They need to send somebody to defend it right now.
They're going to try to have their cake and eat it too, but look at what Naru's able to get done right now. This Baron is going low, but it's already the base being broken open by Naru. Optimus is backed away, but Stomage is here. Could be a Smite Steal, but all of a sudden, Gigabyte Marines turn for the fight. Gets the barrel bop on, but Stark is tanking. 3 members of damage. Sight not caught in the rest. The wild growth, just enough to keep him alive, but Stark is going to stay up as well. One more auto is all Stomage needed, but he can't find it. Fired down by Slay. Double doge going down, and all 4 members of the Gigabyte Marines staying alive. Naru going in, looking for Optimus, who goes golden.
Oh my
the power
God.
for the ace.
They have no choice but to try, it seems like. Or at least they're forcing themselves to try.
Well, Fabulous, that fight was so long, he comes all the way back up, gets stunned up by Optimus. Gigabyte Marines, you don't often see a team get 5 kills for nothing and be still on the back foot, but they at least get the Baron off of this so they can start to defend their bottom lane. They get out with everybody alive.
I can't believe Optimus had 2 rotations of his ultimate off as well, using it again in the bottom lane to seal the deal. Oh yeah, cooldown on that thing is absurd at times. As now the siege begins. Says, all right, bye.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There was a Lulu there once, now it's just a blue hat.
Supermassive are just getting cowed right now.
They definitely are, and now with 2 people bottom, 3 mid, all of the inhibitors pressured at once.
They're fighting. Here we go. See if they can get the pick off on to Stark. It looks like the tower's going to go down in the mid, but Levi goes in for Naru. He's got the weak, doesn't get the stun off. Naru has the shield from Fabulous, but it's not enough to keep Stomage alive. And all of a sudden, they pull the trigger, a double kill for the Ash. And the rest of the team cleans up. That's it, Rusty.
Gigabyte Marines, they're just going to go straight forwards and make this 2-1.
Easy peasy, no one around to defend. Dumbledoge is coming back up, but c'est la vie. And sayonara, Gigabyte Marines getting themselves one more win on the board, 2-1. It is match point, and they are looking for Rio.
Much more convincing mid to late game phase here from the Marines. But the early game's still something that could be looked towards. However, with match point now, with a 2-1 lead in the series. Mage, whilst he loses a bit more health, he's forced to smite. Oh, bottom fighting.
Okay. Good old level 2 fight. Zeitnot burning 2 summoners to get out of there.
This is also the side of the map where the junglers will go, what is currently on your screen. So if summoners are burnt, just keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, Optimus and Naru still dueling with each other, but we'll take a look at the jungle right now as Zeitnot is going to get first blooded. Stomage comes right on in, and they equalize on 80 carries.
Archie in trouble.
Archie's by himself. He's going to have to dodge out the Sonic Wave, and
he was expecting the juke. Again, the flash was always going to be there from Archie, but the resilience to hold the summoner, even a prediction on the juke wasn't going to be enough for Lee Sin. He was playing a pretty tough mental game. We get to see how this happens. Archie has a level advantage.
Oh, Pix hurts.
What a baller.
Level 5 now.
2 level advantage in mid lane for the record. Naru is bodying Optimus. He's just got 5.
Yeah, that's what you need to do with the LeBlanc too. And now Stomage tries to go turnabout, but Levi was there once again. Half his health bar's gone. Teleport in for Stark. They want to collapse on. They find Stomage, and Stark is going to get the finisher. Lured him right into the trap, and we're able to take him down. That's the first kill of the game for Stark. It'll make it a little easier for him to push in Fabulous. And always, that has been a very quiet lane. Optimus goes in for the Frozen Tomb. Chains are on, but it doesn't matter. With the help of Levi, he tags him out.
That's a teleport bottom from Optimus.
Yeah, he may not even be needed right now, as Zeitnot's going to flash one way, but looks like the rest of the team's going to be there to really slow it down. Optimus trying for a way in, but the plants keep pushing him back. Naru's there. Chains flashed over. Stomage is the target, and Slay takes him down. Now Fabulous has a big maelstrom on, but he's exhausted away, and Levi chases over the wall with the flash to follow through. 2 kills for none picked up, and Gigabyte Marines are looking for bot turret. Just like that, you got 3,000 in the lead at 10 minutes. Here was the start of it all. Chains onto Zeitnot.
Almost deja vu of the last game, Pyra, I think it's safe to say, right? The way that we saw it for SuperMassive, as the teleport just came down to bottom.
Naru wanted to finish off Slay, but look at that, he's burning low, and the minions get him. It's Slay getting the kill credit, as Optimus is getting kicked back away, but he's still able to finish the claw. Stomage following through.
Stomage
Desperately needs to help get some kills on the board, but Double Doge going in, going too deep. Stomage follows, the shield is there. It's a double kill for Optimus. Saying it at 11 minutes, close out the series is what I mean, but let's take a look at this again right after the replay. Teleport finishes for the LeBlanc.
And the teleport's fine, but the timing, you have to say, on that W from Optimus was incredible, locking him down as he was distorting forwards. This is cute from Optimus. You can obviously follow the claw through. Puts him next to Slay. And Double Doge decides that because he has Ignite, he has enough to get the kill. But he doesn't, as we're fighting again.
And Stark is killing Double Doge again. All right. Right back to it. We continue the tradition. As soon as the replay happens, we have to see more. Oh, he goes in. There we go. Oh, the damage.
Really?
Hello.
Oh, Naru.
Going in. Zeitnot getting the credit. They're going to turn it on to Levy. Maybe this is the chance they need, but Naru realizes Optimus is there. Doesn't want to follow. It ends up being a 1-for-1. Slay's coming forward. Ash Arrow to the back of Slay. Teleport. Double TP coming up. Slay's tanking for just a moment more. He will finally fall, but in comes Optimus. Immediate turn for Zeitnot and claws him down. Archie's going to get followed up on by Stomage and Fabulous. Who's going to win this one, though? Optimus, nowhere else to go. Shut down by Fab. And it's Stark who's too late to the party. It's a 1-for-3 in favor of SuperMassive. It's encouraging for SuperMassive so they can still take fights, burning 2 teleports, but they got to be careful. Zeitnot chased through, and collateral damage, everything thrown at him, including Levi with an end of the line. Zeitnot is going to limp away, but this tower's not so lucky.
It's a little bit much, don't you think? Stark now going to probably try and do it himself. He may just throw an explosive cask somewhere and see what happens. Arrow hits.
On to Optimus, in goes Naru. No deletion possible. The heal was even more there. As Fabulous comes in, the Frozen Tomb is down to heal up Optimus. Fabulous tries to recommit back in. The Maelstrom pops for not enough damage, and Slay will take down the SuperMassive top laner. They can get it big for these guys. Turn it on as there is no Naru here. Tower falling all the way down to half health, but Fabulous coming right back on in. Twisted advance onto Stark. Stomage gets a big kick onto Levy, but he's still dishing the damage onto Zeitnot. There just is not enough for SuperMassive, and this platoon of Marines is charging in. It doesn't matter if you're not good enough to play them at that high level.
No point hiding strategies in a game like this.
No, definitely not. Well,
Teleports are in, that's 2 of them.
okay, Stark and Optimus coming. Stone Mage Sight not immediately bailing out, but all of a sudden Double Doge didn't get the memo. Optimus, catastrophic mistake. And
There
they're
it
gonna
is.
take the tower, they're gonna get the bop, and now Zeitnot, the rest of the team is going nowhere as Gigabyte Marines start pushing them down. So much getting the kick, flashing out of harm's way, but Slay looking to chase down, even tanking tower shots. Levi getting a double kill as he flashes in for the collateral. Gigabyte Marines want to end this right here, right now.
Gigabyte Marines stand and deliver, and now they're about to send themselves potentially, if they can kill this Nexus, all the way to the main event.
It's only Naru trying to stay alive here, trying to keep their hopes alive, but it is going to be way too little. It is going to be way too late. That's the ace. Gigabyte Marines, they stay true, they stay aggressive, and they punch their tickets. Over to Rio. Well, wait a minute. One last effort to try and push them back. That's it. Gigabyte Marines with the victory.
And congratulations to our final winners, our final representatives at the MSI main event. Once again, the Gigabyte Marines. They played their hearts out, but the aggressive style that you come to know and love these guys for always stays true every event that they go towards. It's a pleasure to see that they've never changed.
I can't wait to see how they take to the big stage against the likes of Team WE, SKT, all these teams, TSM, Flash Wolves. We saw how everybody played. I cannot wait to see what they can bring out. But today, they are big winners, 3-1 over SuperMassive.
And you can see they're not just winners in the heart of the crowd as well. They're also superstars. Levi is an absolute gun.
Thank you very much, guys. We are joined here by Optimus or Optimus from the Gigabyte Marines after qualifying for the main event in Rio. So the first thing I have to ask, also seeing how you're wearing the flag, is how does it feel to be able to represent Vietnam and just as a team qualify for the main event?
Em có cảm giác như thế nào khi mà em đại diện đội Việt Nam lần đầu tiên vào được MSI?
Đầu tiên là cảm xúc cá nhân của em thì rất là vui, nhưng mà sau đó thì cả đội của tụi em đã đại diện được Việt Nam và bước được vào tới vòng MSI, thì em nghĩ rằng là có lẽ cảm giác đó nó một chút nào đó hưng phấn, bởi vì đây là lần đầu tiên mà chúng em bước vào một giải đấu mà nó là lớn nhất ở trong một giữa mùa giải, và vì vậy tụi em sẽ cảm thấy là nói chung là có một chút vui, nhưng mà bọn em vẫn chưa cảm thấy rằng là mình đã thể hiện đủ trong những trận đấu vừa qua.
Yeah, so personally, he feels really happy, but as a team, to represent Vietnam is like an honor, right? It's like it's the biggest tournament we've ever been to, so it means a lot to me. And then even then, we need to try even harder to prepare for the event.
Well, it seems to me also today that you guys obviously played very much to win, but after game one, you played more careful than normally. Is that maybe the series versus TSM that crept back in your heads, or what was the approach for the series today to make sure that you could definitely win it?
Thì cái trận đầu tiên của mình á, là mình đánh rất là mạnh, rất là sung. Nhưng mà trận thứ hai mình cảm giác như mình chậm lại, thứ ba chậm lại, thì có phải là tại vì mình học được những bài học từ TSM hay không?
Nếu mà nhìn kỹ hơn thì chúng ta có thể thấy rằng là cái trận 2 cả đội quýnh nó còn nhanh hơn và náo nhiệt hơn nữa, nhưng mà cái đội đã phải mắc một sai lầm rất là lớn, bởi vì đã lấn quá sâu và cũng như là đánh quá mạnh và điểm yếu nó lộ ra, thì sau đó cả đội đã rất là chú trọng lại, nên nên trận 3 chúng ta phải cẩn thận rất nhiều, không thể nào mà ẩu được, bởi vì chúng ta đã bị lộ điểm yếu và đối phương có thể dễ dàng bắt bài chúng ta, nên đã thay đổi là đánh sẽ cẩn thận hơn một chút.
Yeah, so actually in game 2 we fought even more aggressive than game 1, but because of that we exposed our weaknesses, and once that exposed we have to like regroup and like calm down throughout the next 3 or 4 games.
You guys did really well, and if you take a look back at the tournament as a whole, you did fantastic against every opponent, and that means that a lot of people are having some expectations that you guys could really be an underdog to watch. So what are your own expectations, and what are the own goals of the Gigabyte Marines at the main event in Rio?
Thì khi mình đến cái giải này là mình coi như là đánh bại tất cả các đội hiện tại giờ luôn. Thì cái mong đợi của em khi nào em vào MSI chính như thế nào?
Nên nói lại là
cái mong đợi của em khi mà em vào MSI chính như thế nào?
Đến với MSI lần này thì em nghĩ rằng là các đội khác họ sẽ rất là mạnh mẽ, và mục đích của tụi em là sẽ giành chiến thắng được một hoặc vài trận, nhưng mà em nghĩ rằng là cả đội sẽ tập trung vào việc học hỏi tất cả những gì mà những đội khác tập luyện và họ thể hiện cho với những trận đấu chính thức với mình.
Yeah, so all the team in MSI this year is very strong. We are hoping to get at least 1 or 2 games or a few more if possible, but then we will focus on, you know, learning the best out of the best.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing you guys playing in Rio. Congratulations again, Optimus. Fantastic run from the Gigabyte Marines so far. Back to you guys.